Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Merle Purvis.
I'm Daryl Green. Right now, the accused shooter is being charged with attempted first-degree murder, but the family, as you said, Merle, wants that charge to be lessened. Fox 13's Jackie Massey is live tonight. Jackie, you talked with that victim's father on the phone about why he wants to do this. What did he say?
Daryl, the father met with the shooter's family because he wants the charges reduced, and he says it's because the young child needs help. Now, I also talked to a Memphis organization about why locking up young people is not the way to stop crime. The 13-year-old boy who was shot inside Cummings K-8 went back to school today. His father, Emery Hammonds, talked to me on the phone. He says his son is doing great while recovering from being shot near the chest. The father is also worried about the 13-year-old who shot his son and is charged with attempted first-degree murder. He met with the shooter's family this afternoon in hopes of reducing those charges, saying children are a gift from God and we want all the kids to get the help they need.
We recognize that there are consequences that come with crime. But we also know that there's something called grace, and to measure the consequences according to the person, and to look at these young people that are not fully developed yet. I think it's important that we not throw our children away.
Dr. Stacy Spencer is the president of the Memphis Interfaith Coalition for Action and Hope, or MICA. It's a group of community and faith-based organizations that speak out on topics like juveniles in the criminal justice system. Dr. Spencer says sending young people to jail will not stop crime from happening.
What we're doing is just really further conditioning them to be criminal because they're exposed to that element too early. And so we have to have some healthy alternatives.
The vice president of MICA, Janice Lee, says the most important part is to meet young people where they are.
We need to treat them as the children they are. And we need to examine what it is that gets them in that predicament and in that situation.
The victim says he also wants to meet with the DA's office to talk about reducing the charges. Now, I reached out to the DA's office by email, phone, and text several times. I'm waiting to hear back. Reporting live, Jackie Massey, Fox 13 News.